To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! Wait on! Wait on! Wait on! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! Wait to hunt! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! Wait on! Wait to hunt! Wait to hunt! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! Wait to hunt! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! Wait on! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! Wait to hunt! To hunt! To hunt! To hunt! Wait to hunt! To hunt! Wait to hunt!
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and this one features Eric Kendricks, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Chargers and the Vikings, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go.
The Vikings defense set to go to work 2-0 on the young season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he was solid in the win a week ago. Came up with an interception in that ball game. And sometimes interceptions come in bunches. We'll see if he maybe tries to take a few more chances to come up with another one here.
Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Eckler. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This defense for the Vikings, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking real.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway. Herbert on first down now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now it's Herbert. He's got it. It's Spiller. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll try to force the stop here in the 2nd quarter of what's been a scoreless game to this point. On 1st down, Justin Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Herbert. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Injuries that racked the Chargers' receiving room gave Palmer an opportunity, and he took advantage of it. Almost 800 yards for the year, and he won't have to wait for injuries anymore to get chances because he's earned them. Nice play for the 1st down.
Allen's got it complete.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Herbert. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have...
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Herbert. This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense cooking to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a good job there, knuckling down as an offense. You're trying to avoid 3 and out at all costs. And after 2 straight incompletions, this one's on target, and they're able to keep the chains moving.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And Mark, Marcus Davenport, former Saint, in on the stop there. 2nd and 10. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Herbert now. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 23. Herbert running left off the option. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Here's Herbert. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the 3rd quarter of a tie football game. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A little short pass. This is Everett. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Now the ball comes loose, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, we're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The question, was the knee in fact down before his ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a give running left is Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss. But no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week. So he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a golden star, he might have gotten a golden watch too, huh?
On 3rd down, Herbert dancing to his left. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and 4th.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. Now a toss play to Eckler. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Eckler. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They're locked in a tight one. Tie game, 4th quarter. So coming up with a stop here, vital, as this drive begins 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Eckler, they run left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And Eckler is going to pick up a Chargers first down as a tackle made at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Give that sack to the linebacker, Jayon Brown. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down, Eckler. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and bring on my team.
And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And you know they enjoy taking that knee because they're now going to be 1-2 instead of 0-3. And psychologically, that's a big difference early in the season. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come
Yo, let's stay positive and stay hungry, okay?
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
Okay, got a nice crib set up for me?
Only the best for the league's most promising rookie. Keys will be coming your way soon, and hotel life will be a thing of the past.
I like the sound of that. I'm ready to get settled in.
Well, I think you'll be really happy with the place I got set up for you. And this is only the start of your journey. The better you play, the better home will be able to get you in, and with that come plenty of perks. Exactly what an elite athlete needs.
Always coming through for me. Thanks again, Nat.
Of course, Cap. Talk soon.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Bryce Young. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Panthers and the Vikings, next on EA Sports.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina. The Vikings defense ready to see what they can do. One of the Panthers' big offseason acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers for Sanders last week, 21 carries, 64 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
That throw by Young incomplete. You look at this defense for the Vikings. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can...
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts, 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Young. His throw incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jayon Brown in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So not only do you not get the 1st down, but the Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard, and he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And his throw here's incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Young to throw it. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
On the set.
First and 10, Young. Oh, into a sea of defenders, had intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can... The Viking defense back out for this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Young on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half.
On the double. Clock, 10.
Young looks to throw on first down. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Room past the 35. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline, you know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete any.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable 3rd quarter lead. As this next drive begins, 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8. Now Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Opposite. Green. Commit red. Check white.
Here is Young. For Marshall, that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We talk all the time about situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do, where they are in this game. Got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
3rd down, Young from the gun. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They pitched the shutout here into the 4th quarter. Been sensational. The question, can they finish it off? They'll need to come up with another stop here. That throw by Young incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And you hate to say it with a rookie. The Viking defense back out for this next drive.
Let's go now. 5, 97. Set, huh?
Young on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Young will set to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Marcus Davenport able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense, through